Alright, hello. Wanted to go over some gun safety, one-shot overlanding. Obviously I put everything I love together, and one of them is Second Amendment advocate, which is something that I'm passionate about and I want to teach to this guy and teach him how to do it safe. And I thought this video might be good because a lot of people look at this in a negative way, and it can be a really positive thing for everybody. So we're at a shooting range. Everybody's supposed to be shooting here, so excuse the rounds if you hear it. And if it doesn't work, we'll record another video. So I got Gavin's gun right here. So Gavin, tell him how old you are.
I'm 12 right now, and got this gun like maybe a year or two ago.
A year or two ago. What kind of gun is this?
This is a Walther P22. It shoots 22 ammo.
22 caliber. Okay, I think it's a really good choice. I kind of like this gun a lot. It's been really good, really reliable. I had no problems with it at this point, and it really simulates all of the actions of a 1911 or a bigger gun. So really cool. So what we're gonna do is I like taking him to the range and making sure he sees the permanence of shooting and putting a hole through the target, and also has that skip from reality, right? What video games do you play?
I play Battlefield, all those games.
Okay, so what happens when you die in Fortnite? What happens after that?
You'll go back to your lobby and just respawn and start another game.
So yes, okay. So what happens if you get shot by a real gun?
You don't respawn and start another game.
And how long does that last?
Forever.
So permanence. It's good to get the kids out, see the target get destroyed. So we have a couple apples we might shoot just to show that destruction power of a firearm. And I just think this is something that can bridge that gap from a video game to reality. And it's huge, and I think it's one of the issues sort of that we're facing with firearms and safety. So Gavin's, we've been out here working a little bit more. It's a constant education. I never give up on learning things. I never want him to give up on learning things and be ultra safe. So real quick, what's the first rule of handgun safety?
The first rule is to always...
Tell me about this gun. How's this gun? Is it loaded or not loaded?
It's not loaded. Treat all guns like they're loaded.
Okay, all right, we had to work on that. So you treat all guns as if they're loaded no matter what. That's the first rule. What's the second rule?
To keep your finger off the trigger at all times.
Okay, we cleared this gun. Would you like to demonstrate that really in our safe spot right here? So where do you put the finger?
So...
Just where do you put your finger?
So you want to have your finger, make sure it's up on top of the gun, make sure it's nowhere near the trigger, so you cannot be able to shoot it.
Let's turn it this way. So up and away from the trigger. Straight is not good enough. We want it up and away from the trigger. It's really easy to go from here and in. So if you're up here on the slide, that's your safest position. Okay, what's the third rule?
The third rule is you want to never aim it at someone or something you don't want to kill or destroy.
Okay, yes, so you don't point this firearm that you're presuming is loaded at anything until you're ready to pull the trigger and kill and or destroy it. So good job. Okay, I'll take that back right now. So we're gonna do, I got a magazine here. I'm gonna let Gavin walk you through, and we're gonna take some shots over there and take a look at it, but I'm gonna have him tell you each one of the steps as we go. So we're gonna do this in a safe way. So here, you can go over there and I'll grab the camera. Fingers up.
Can I have the magazine? You said the brown target.
We're gonna shoot the paper target, and we'll go and take a look at it and see how you did. So go up a little closer. I wanted to see if I can get both here. So there's our target. We got a steel plate and a regular cardboard target. And okay, so I'm gonna stay out of harm's way here, but explain what you're doing.
All right, so first I'm just gonna be adding the magazine to the gun. And as you'll see, the bullet is now inside the gun. It is ready and loaded. You'll then want to pull back and see your bullet has now gone into the gun, and it is almost ready to be fired. You're then going to want to turn off the safety, and now your gun is ready to go. And then you can take your fire. But always make sure your thumbs are pointed forward, so your thumbs don't get crushed by the gun. You then can take your shots. You'll then see.
Oops, sorry, I moved on you. Here, I'll go back over there. All right, show us how you're gonna make this safe.
You'll then see no more bullets are inside the gun. You'll then get your magazine out. You can put that in your pocket so you can use both your hands. You can then see nothing else is in the gun. You can turn your safety back on, have your gun, load it, make sure no more bullets are inside there. You can put that back, and then you can check with your pinky that nothing is in there. And you can see nothing is in there. No magazine, no bullets. And then you can safely put it to an area of no harm.
Well, what's the next step? What do you need to make sure you're not doing now, even though you know it's not loaded?
Even though I know it's not loaded, I still don't want my finger on the trigger or pointing it at anyone. I want it
good.
In a safe area.
Let's go take a look at. I'll take this and keep it in a safe direction. Let's walk over and look at your targets and see how you did.
Okay.
All right, let's go. All right, point to your shots. Where's the new holes here?
So I hit here, here.
All right, and we had 5 rounds in the gun.
5 rounds.
How many holes?
And I think I might have hit here too.
Okay. All right. Very good. And for this, I'm going to bring the gun back up. So it looks like you went all to the left-hand side, which kind of tells me you didn't have your finger into the trigger guard enough. So if you go too far in, you have a tendency to pull it this way. If you go not far enough in, you can push the gun this way. You want it right on that pad of your finger, right in the center, and then you squeeze the trigger. That's how you get the nice, accurate shot. So we got stuff to work on. Again, really cool. Excellent job, buddy. Good job.
Thank you.
You want to do another round of that?
Totally, yeah.
Yep. All right, let's do it. Shooter ready.
Yes.
Good. Clear your gun. Figure, you checked? All right. Slow down, squeeze. You're jerking it, squeeze really slow. Shooter ready?
Yes.
Clear your gun. 1264. Here's your time.
Did you see that?
All right, we're wrapping it up here. Fun day on the range, safe day on the range. Gavin got a little better experience with his Walther P22. Anything you want to add?
It was like an awesome experience. I had a lot of fun doing it. On my last few shots, I hit some pretty good shots altogether.
Yeah, he hit all of his on his live round. So one thing I didn't talk about much, safety on a good first aid kit. Hopefully you're seeing that guy. I have a MyMedic one that goes with me overlanding all the time, but I also have like the, this is more for a gunshot wound, bleeding trauma. I have a couple different versions of those with tourniquets. You definitely have to have that too. And yeah, so shoot safe, clean up your junk after your mess, pick up your brass, don't leave stuff out in the desert or wherever you're going to shoot if you go to a real range, and clean up. That's it for now. Anything else you want to add, buddy?
No, I think we're good.
All right, shoot safe, everyone.